We must all strive to be everyday heroes, because America at its best and strongest is a nation of everyday heroes. I believe in America. I believe our future is bright, because the strength of our nation is reflected in our gathering today, in our humanity, in our spirit. God bless you all, and God bless America. We now have a reflection by Father Farrell.
Today, all our hearts and minds are turned to the World Trade Center and the tragic events of 9/11. Each and every one of us has been affected by the horrific deaths of loved ones, family members, relatives, and friends. We, in our mind's eye, relive the events of that day. We may have been running to escape a wall of smoke that cascaded through the streets of downtown as the towers collapsed. Or we were glued to a TV with worry and unbelief written all over our faces. The unbelief became believable. It was no dream or nightmare. Death and destruction hit our shores. Evil showed its ugly face in the form of terrorism by people who have no regard or respect for life or freedom. For those who, by the grace of God, were able to escape, they relive daily 9/11, and our prayers for healing are with them. We know that we cannot turn back the clock and must rely on professionals to help us cope. I am reminded of a song that came from the longest running musical of its day, The Fantastics. The song sticks out in my mind and goes something like this. Try to remember the kind of September when life was slow and all so mellow. Try to remember the kind of September when grass was green and grain was yellow. Try to remember the kind of September when you were a tender and calling fellow. Try to remember. And if you remember, then follow, follow, follow. Try to remember when life was so tender that no one wept except the willow. Try to remember when life was so tender that dreams were kept beside your pillow. We will always remember, but we must also turn our attention to God and pray for peace in our world and an end to terrorism in all its forms. And if you remember, then follow, follow, follow your dreams for a better world by your own actions for a better tomorrow.
Thank you, Father. Now, we will now have the presentation of the roses. Those with roses, if you can come up and put them in the vase.
I'm going to do a little something from World War II. And if anybody knows the words, please sing along with me. Nights are long since you and the way I think about you all through the day, my buddy. Nobody knows the words. My buddy, your buddy misses you. I miss the warmth, the touch of your hand. I long to know that you understand, my buddy, my buddy, your buddy misses you. I miss the warmth, the touch of your hand. I long to know that you understand, my buddy, my buddy, your buddy misses you.
Thank you, Sandy. The roses were presented as a symbol of our unity, for our strength, courage, and hope. This is unity that we hope to heal the wounds of the past and continue with the future. They were presented by members of our neighborhood, with cops, firemen, EMTs, just the local people, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. These are people that keep the memory going, and hopefully will keep it going for many, 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 many years. At the conclusion of tonight's ceremony, the roses will be presented at the flagpole. I want to introduce Nicole DeAugusta, who'll sing a beautiful song, American Anthem.
All we've been given by those who came before, the dream of a nation where freedom would endure. The works and prayers of centuries have brought us to this day. What shall be our legacy? What will our children say? Let them say of me, I was one who believed in sharing the blessings I received. Let me know in my heart when my days are through. America, America, I gave my best to you. Each generation, from the plains to distant shores, with the gifts they were given, were determined to leave more. Battles fought together, acts of conscience fought alone. These are the seeds from which America has grown. Let them say of me, I was one who believed in sharing the blessings I received.